The Terminalist is a recently new show on Amazon Prime, and quite frankly, I wasn't expecting a whole lot. Streaming services haven't really been known to give out wonderful content, especially recently. So every content they have brought out or has been good that they brought in, it has usually been old content. So wasn't really expecting a whole lot of this at all. And turns out it was really good. Like had no problems with it. The main character is played by Chris Pratt, and he plays a character named James Reese, who is a lieutenant commander and is the head of a platoon. And they go behind enemy lines, end up getting ambushed. Only two of them are able to come back, and then James Reese is thinking that there's bad intel. Because of the ambush, he had a concussion during the ambush, and he can't quite remember some things. So it plays on his memory. You're kind of seeing it from most everything from his perspective. So it plays on the memories. You don't know what's what, at least in the first couple episodes. You still have that problem later on, but you can kind of know later on what is what. He's got a better grasp on it, and you see that progression through the show. However, at the beginning, you don't know what's what, and that is really good. He goes later on to go back to command, doesn't remember things the way they happened. He's kind of getting the feeling that something's wrong. He is first is in denial of it, and then he's got the other teammate that survived ends up committing suicide. And Reese, after inspecting his suicide, is kind of puzzled as to why he would use a specific kind of gun instead of the gun he usually uses. It doesn't make quite the same point. So he's thinking more so that he doesn't know quite if he's getting fooled, and if he's just thinking too much about this thing, or if there's a giant conspiracy out to get him. And that's kind of something you're going to have to wait to find out for. All I got to say is the show is really, really good. The directing is really good. The cinematography is really good. The acting is really good. The writing is really good. The music is phenomenal. Nothing is horrible. The only thing you could really say is horrible would be the green screen. And that's mainly just, from what I can gather, that's mainly just due to budgeting, considering that this was one of the lower budgeted show projects that Amazon was putting out there. And considering what they're about to put out soon, this did phenomenal with what it had. And I really got no complaints. To be honest, there is nothing wrong with the show. The show is great. There are probably some things that some people might consider weird, but nothing is by coincidence. The show is well thought out, well thought through, and it was made to perfection. They made it as much to perfection as they could, and it is really, really good. The only thing I have a problem with is the green screen, and it's not even that bad if you're just looking at it just at a glance. But if you like focus in on it, it's not the greatest. It's not like Thor 4 green screen, but it's not the greatest either. So yeah, no problems with Chris Pratt being. He is a he is not his normal funny self. There are funny lines here and there, but he's not the funny guy in this thing at all. And he plays more so the straight kind of soldier. And whoa, he is a good actor. Like this, everybody in this thing did good jobs. Props to everybody who partook in this thing. Partook. I don't me no English well. Well done show. Well done casting. Well done directing. Well done writing. Everything was phenomenal. So yeah, got no complaints about this show. I give it 9.6. The only problem really being somewhat the green screen and the slower pace of the first episode. However, by the first episode, you were absolutely caught into the show to the point where you want to watch every other episode. You want to finish the thing up because you want to know how it ends. And that's what a show should do, unlike most streaming shows that have come out by a company that shall not be named. But yeah, got no complaints at all. None. I give it a 9.6 out of 10. If you want to see Andrew and Zach kind of give their thoughts on it, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will talk to you later.